going, everybody? Chaos Gaming here, and yes, we are back with some more My Hero Ultra Impact. And real quick, before we do get into today's video, I do want to mention I like this art on the Ultra Impact database with the dark purple and the dark pink. Those colors that are standing out to me, they look sick. I like that a lot. So shout out to Hydras or whoever manages the website with that background change. I like it a lot. But with that being said, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the next character that is going to be releasing. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right the hell up. And ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. And you can let me know down below once the video is finished, how do you feel about the character's kit as a whole. So who is this character? It is going to be Season 7 Shinso. So let's take a look at his art before we take a look at his kit. So this is Unawakened art, which I like this perspective of it, of him like he's grabbing onto something, he's about to go up with it. And then this is his Awakened art, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm really feeling the Awakened art. Like the purple electricity that's going through the cloth, oh my god. I wish he had an attack like that now in the show. What? You know how sick that'd be? He just randomly has some purple lightning that goes through the cloth, and then he has to explain about how he got that type of power in the first place. That'd be fire. Oh my god. Or what they could have done is something like a Kaminari and Shinso combo attack, like a water scenario, and then like he gets the purple lightning out of nowhere. That'd be sick. But let's take a look at his kit. Starting off with the plus ultra skill, which is going to be Mind Attack. Increases the skill impact by 50% if the opponent is confused. Deals 600% damage to a single opponent. Medium chance of confusing a single opponent for 2 turns when character has a barrier. Reduces cooldown time of all allies by 1. The enhancement bonus effect is if the opponent is covering allies or taking aggro. Cancels 3 temporary buffs of a single opponent with a high chance of blocking the opponent's buff for 2 turns. Increases the skill impact by 50%. So in total, you are going to be getting 700% in damage if you have everything activated. That is going to be hitting hard. First active skill, which is going to be Brainwashing. Cancels 1 temporary buff of all opponents and blocks the opponent's buff for 1 turn. Gives the ability to draw aggro to a single opponent with the lowest current HP for 3 turns. This buff cannot be cancelled or blocked. The enhancement bonus effect decreases defense of a single opponent with the lowest current HP by 20% for 3 turns. The cooldown is for 5 turns. Damn, that is tough. Because basically what's going to happen is that character is just going to die. That's it. If you play your cards right with this character and the other team members surrounding him, yeah, GG go next to that character. Like, goodbye. Second active skill, which is going to be Binding Fall. Cancels 2 temporary buffs of a single opponent and deals 325% damage with a low chance of blocking the opponent's recovery for 2 turns. Where were you during Club Festival? Increases the skill status ailment hit rate when character has a barrier, and then the enhancement bonus effect decreases a single opponent's defense by 20% for 3 turns. The cooldown is for 5 turns. So overall, just with the action skill so far, I'm really liking what this character is accomplishing. He's just making sure that the opponents are not getting their buffs up like that. Like the character with the lowest HP is just dying for free no matter what. But let's see what else he's going to be doing with his first auto skill, Mind Control, which, damn, this one is long. Well, not as long as Shigaraki's, but it's long. Gives character enhanced when these 2 conditions are met at the end of the turn. Number 1, after attacking opponents that are covering allies or taking aggro 6 times. 2, after 5 turns pass from the start of battle, multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. I want to know how you guys feel about the 5 turns from the start of battle, because majority of units have been getting that effect. Do you feel like they should change it up a little bit, or do you guys like that type of effect that is basically majority of the characters just have to wait 5 turns and they're good to go? Me personally, I don't mind it, because, you know, it just makes it more consistent, and we know basically what all the characters are going to be doing with the enhancement effect if they keep this consistency going. Gives character a barrier that nullifies 2 hits after character attacks opponents that are covering allies or taking aggro 2 times. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. Actually, now let me ask this, right? Where were you during Club Festival? Where are you right now? Because honestly, at this point, we could have used you for the Climax Battle All For One. It makes more sense for your release to be here than Jito. I think Jito should have been the next release after. That's what these vibes are giving me. Makes all opponents vulnerable when character has barrier. This does not affect guests. Can I say something now? Where were you during Climax Battle Shigaraki, Club Festival, and then now? Like, where were you for those 3 things? I'm just gonna keep adding stuff. After 1 turn pass, when character does not have a barrier, increases defense of all allies by 10% for 3 turns and gives the ability to make a last stand 1 time. You know what? I'm not gonna say it, but you guys already know what the defense boosts. If you know, you know. The enhancement bonus effect is after 1 turn pass, when character has a barrier, cancels 1 temporary buff of all opponents, and then the enhanced buff is 210 attack, 58 speed, and then he gets 10,350 max HP up. I should start saying those more. I don't usually, but I should. Second auto skill, which is going to be Rivalry Mode, increases the power of all allies by 5% for 3 turns after the opponent's temporary buffs are cancelled 1 time. Multi-cancels per action equal 1 cancel. Reduces character's cooldown time by 1 after the opponent's temporary buffs are cancelled 3 times. Multi-cancel per action equal 1 cancel. Decreases power of all opponents by 15% for 3 turns after the opponent's temporary buffs are cancelled 5 times. Multi-cancels per action equal 1 cancel, and then ignores target and gives a random single ally a barrier that nullifies 2 hits after the opponent's temporary buffs are cancelled 5 times. Multi-cancels per action equal 1 cancel. Overall, yeah, yo, I like this character. I like what he's doing. He's debuffing. He's kind of supporting in a way as well. He's making sure that you're ending battles with the lowest character HP quickly. So he's going to be a great release, definitely to summon on. I hope that I do get him pretty early. But one thing that I do want to question, why are we getting a lot of purple characters? I feel like we've been getting like a little bit too many purple characters recently. I mean, like, sure, I guess if you want to give the typing a buff, but you know, there are other colors as well that probably could have used this type of help as well. But now that we took a look at the character, let's take a look at the support memory that is going to be releasing with him. The first one being Threat Encountered. Increases character's max HP by 35%. After 1 turn passes while character has a barrier, increases power of all allies by 10% for 3 turns. After character attacks opponents that are covering allies or taking aggro 3 times, it increases plus ultra move skill impact of all allies by 10% for 3 turns, and plus ultra gauge of all allies by 20% up to 3 times. Multi-hit attack equal 1 attack. I was gonna say cancel, and then this is the art, which is, bro, this is like the greatest art in the game. What the hell, dude? Like, what? Like, this is beautiful. This is the type of thumbnail that you want to use when the new My Hero game is coming out. Like, frame 1, I'm going to be using this thumbnail for that. I'm putting you guys onto the tech right now. Like, this is what you should be using for it. But, if anything, this support memory right here, I feel like it will go way better with Present Mike on it, more so than the Shinso. Like, if you have Shinso and Present Mike, I would be giving this to Present Mike, because this is like a skill that you definitely want to make sure he's getting the most effect out of with his plus ultra gauge and his plus move skill impact. But now let's take a look at the SR support memory, which is going to be You Won't Walk Alone. Every 1 turn increases character's power by 10% up to 3 times. Increases character's power by 10% for 3 turns after character attacks opponents that are covering allies or taking aggro 3 times. Multi-hit attack equal 1 attack. Reduces damage to all allies including character by 50% for 3 turns. After character attacks opponents that are covering allies or taking aggro 5 times. Multi-hit attack equal 1 attack. I do like the supporting fact of this, of, you know, reducing damage and then increasing power as well. I like that. And then we had the Ayoma with the Aizawa. This scene was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that Ayoma was the enemy the whole time, he was the spy, you would have never guessed it, man. Unless you read the manga, but you would have never guessed it. Then we got the free-to-play support memory, which is going to be Timely Rescue. Increases character's critical hit rate by 20% when character is a DST type character. Increases critical skill impact of all allies by 15% for 3 turns after the opponent's temporary buffs are cancelled 3 times. Multi-cancels per action equals 1 cancel. I mean, it's cool, but at the end of the day, I would have rather had like more things to it than just critical hit rate and critical skill impact. I mean, like, let's say critical hit rate and critical damage, maybe a little bit better. I don't know. But now that we took a look at everything that is on the website, let us go into the Discord and see what else we are missing out on. Guys, here we are on the Discord. Let's take a look at everything that is on here. So we have the Return of Music Festival Kaminari on a step-up banner. So if you do want the chance at getting him, this will be the perfect chance to do so. We have a character select recruit that is going to be featuring Green Meteor, and then we have Gear Shift Midoriya. We have another character select recruit that's going to be featuring Red Aizawa and Red Toga. A Summer Festival Sale Part 2 with the Shinso featured on it. Shinso's plus Ultra animation that if you want to go check out Hydra's channel. We have the kids, the support memories that are coming out. The Kaminari banner is going to be coming out on July 5th and ending on July 16th. We have the recruit that's going to be coming out on July 9th and ending on the 22nd. The other recruit that is going to be coming out on July 13th, ending on the 26th. We have the Shinso banner that's coming out on July 16th, ending on August 1st. The July UR recruit ticket that's going to be on July 16th. The SR recruit ticket that's going to be on July 25th. What? Didn't we already go over the Kaminari banner? Yeah. Oh, I guess a regular banner and then, you know, the step-up banner, which is the same time, doesn't matter. We got the event that's going to be July 6th ending on the 30th. Shinso banner is 200 pity. Can fully confirm that every banner is now permanently reduced to 200 points, which they did say, but, you know, I guess people really wanted to make sure that they were consistent with that, so it's a good thing that they are consistent. We got the maintenance that's going to be on the 3rd, which I thought already happened because we already got the data mine for Shinso, but I guess that wasn't the case. Who knows? Maybe the maintenance tonight might even reveal the August 1st character, which, you know, don't hold your hopes too high on that, but it could happen. We have instances where multiple characters did get leaked before. We got the login bonus for the Summerfest, where in total we are going to be getting 70 hero gems. Starts on the 4th, ends on the 17th. I wish like these type of games would celebrate the 4th of July because then, you know, we get even more gems, but hey, totally understand why that isn't the case. We got the Summerfest login bonus number 2 that's going to be giving us 50 hero gems, and then we got the 20 right there, so it's going to be another 70 for a total of 140 gems. Starts on the 11th, ends on the 27th. We got the sale, we got upcoming gift boxes. Let's see if anything's changed here. So we are on July. Okay, so we are supposed to be getting 50 for the maintenance after, and then we're getting 10 stars for the reward for the S&S campaign, which I always take stars, man, over anything else. We got the upcoming drop campaign. Let's see if anything has been updated for July. Unforeseen. July 5th is when we're getting the boost. That means I'm gonna have to showcase Jito on July 5th, man. I don't want to be wasting my excess stamina right now because I'm on the 9th board with Jito, and from the 9th to the 12th, your stamina just depletes like crazy, and you do not really get rewards like that. I mean, I'll try a little bit, but it just sucks at the end of the day when you have no boost whatsoever to be leveling up your character's ability board, because it's just like you're wasting so much access stamina, man, when you could be having this up and you're just getting so many characters done. But with that, that is where we're ending today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always greatly appreciated. Also subscribe. Again, you can let me know down below how do you feel about the Shinso's kit overall. My overall opinion, I think he is a good character that you should definitely, if you want to, summon for. But with that, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.